You know what? The plan for this episode was to build like a mansion on one of those mountains there, but honestly, I am just bored of this place and I don't want to live here anymore. That's it, I'm moving out. So let's just spawn our car here and go for a nice little ride. Right, let's just see what's on the radio. Country roads. Nope, next station. Si sabes que ya voy mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo. Nope, definitely not that one. Ah, there we go, that's what I'm talking about. That's some real music right there. Hey kalinka 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 maya satoya gala malinka malinka maya. And there we go, we're finally here. Sweet. Ah, that's much better. Minus the rain. Let's just, kind of get rid of that real quick. Oh, I fell off the bed. That's always a nice thing, but look at that. That's so much better. And we can build like ships here. We can build skyscrapers here. We can do a lot of stuff. And like, look, someone already prepared like a tiny dock here. They didn't bother enough to do this here, but yeah, that definitely wasn't me, no. Absolutely not. And I definitely do not know where the items are for those things. And I'm definitely not gonna show you the way I create those right about now, because it's definitely not super fun, and it's definitely not something I know, because I definitely didn't do this, right? But I have this Logitech mouse, right? So I can just spin my wheel, my mouse wheel, and then just kind of place random blocks here. Just like this. See how easy that is? That doesn't look particularly random, but while you do this, it just works. It works really great, and it's like the best way for creating those paths where you have randomized blocks. You just spin the wheel just keeps on spinning forever while you build this thing. Of course, you do need to replenish some of your losses of blocks here. Well, that's alright. Did I ever use cobblestone in here? Never. I never used cobblestone here. That's fine though. And yeah, look at that. It's just completely random, meaning you get like things like this and this, which don't look particularly random on themselves. But that's the thing, when humans try to do random, we avoid things that don't look random. And the fact that we don't have things that aren't randomized to not look random make it not look particularly random. If that makes any sense whatsoever. You might be wondering, who am I even here with? I'm here with Igor, because he also kind of got bored of his place. So we just kind of both moved here. We created this giant highway, which mathematically it was super precisely calculated, and it was just a straight road. But then we started building it in the correct direction. But then I told him that I thought we were building in the wrong direction, so we went back and we went in the other direction. And after 300 blocks, we realized, yeah, the previous direction was the correct direction after all, and that's why we have this weird turn, like this sharp turn in the middle of the highway. That's because, yeah, we started building in the wrong direction after we had been building it in the correct direction, but I thought we weren't. Yeah. Still though, maths made this highway, feasible and not sucky, and it made us gather the correct amount of resources. Let's not mind the fact that we still have like 5 shulker boxes left of ice, because I might have just kind of gotten too much ice, but doesn't matter. We can build 2 more of those highways now. Right. I'm just gonna finish creating this dock thingy here as fast as possible, and I'm gonna come right back to you. Time-lapse time! There we go. It's complete now. It's all the way to there. This mountain does need to be removed, and me and Hugo have been working really hard on it. You can see this mountain ended here. That's where it was. It was huge. Right now it looks like this, and we still need to go a long way. And oh boy, you know what's gonna be fun? Removing this mountain right here. Well, it's a mushroom island, meaning we got no mobs. We mean like hostile mobs. Spawning like cows or just mushrooms will be super efficient here. So we will have an automatic steak farm. We will have an automatic like creeper farm somewhere in the ocean there, because that's where they can spawn. And what I noticed is that this looks terrible, and I want to put a block here. That's better. Same goes for this here and that there. Also, we've been end raiding, so I gathered a lot of shulker boxes. Then there's also all of his shulker boxes. Most of his shulker boxes are just unpainted. The painted ones are mine, plus some of the unpainted ones are also mine. But I thought if we could just share the resources, since we're just building a base together here. But yeah. And for all those of you who are interested in seeing two innocent men working the Senate tunnel for several hours straight, which, let's face it, is probably the vast majority, here is the time lapse. Or rather, there's some footage out of it. It's like only 30% of what we actually have, but I really don't feel like watching through all this painful footage. Now you might be wondering, how is it even humanly possible to just work on such a tunnel for like 4 hours straight? And the answer is with loads and loads of YouTube music. music.youtube.com. I'm not sponsored, but I'm open to all possibilities. What else could we even talk about? Well, I've recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and it's a really big thing for me. It's a huge milestone, and I want to thank you all so much for being here, since, well, we as a community make up the number of 1,000 subscribers. It's our communal achievement, and it's something we have all worked for together. It's every single one of you who has contributed by clicking this subscribe button, and again, I want to thank all of you so much for doing this. But I do have to say, I've been thinking, of course I have, the subscriber growth isn't as huge as it is on other channels, which contributes to my suspects or theories, which are the fact that I don't think I, as a person, am a very entertaining character. I don't think my content is extremely fun to watch, and it kind of gets reflected in the audience retention, I think. See, I just don't have that thing that kind of brings all those people to my channel. I don't have a funny personality. I'm not the best builder out there. I don't like do role-playing on Minecraft servers like they do on Hermitcraft. I don't have many jokes to tell. I do from time to time crack a joke or two in real life. Or, for example, I talk for hours and hours about like interesting stuff, which I think isn't the most boring thing to do. But the thing is, I don't think I'm ready enough to kind of, have the courage to do this on YouTube. Or maybe I'm just stopping myself from doing this stuff, just kind of telling myself how much of an not entertaining person I am. Which, it may or may not be true. I really can't judge for myself, since I don't watch my videos the way you guys do as my audience. You guys watch my videos without knowing anything about what I did beforehand. I know exactly what I'm going to do in my videos, so maybe it's just me watching my videos back, thinking, how is this entertaining? Because I already know what's gonna happen. You guys don't, and so it's a hard dilemma for me, and I think it's something to work on. I want to improve my level of entertainment and just kind of, get the channel to a level where I myself will be able to call myself fully confidently a YouTuber. Oh, and by the way, Tron still needs walls, but that's kind of a large-scale project and I really feel like doing it right now. Please forgive me. Of course he does. I mean, why am I even acting surprised? Of course he has like an ill mango flower farm. Anyway, a bit of context. Is this the flower farm? I'm actually interested. Doesn't look like one. Although, we have some blocks, I only have cacti. Let me try and gain some height. Whoa, what's going on with my mouse? There we go, we are back. It looks like a flower farm. Of course he has a flower. Alright. Now the reason I'm wondering if he had like a flower farm is because we need a lot of dyes for our projects, and the first one will be creating like a cargo ship. Was what I was thinking. So we need some dyes, for example, red dye, cyan dye, maybe some lime dye. Also, I believe we have a lot of that over at the base already. Just in case we don't. Oh, he doesn't have any cyan dye. What? That's news to me. Ah, I have some cacti though, so we can just quickly pop by my old base. We will smelt those, and then we should have enough blocks, or sorry, enough dyes. And here we are, back at the old base. Now, what we're gonna do here is we just actually where is it's there? Okay, we're just gonna take the long route. What we're gonna do here is put the cacti in the super smelter, right? Gonna wait for it to smelt to cactus dye. Then we will combine some of that dye with white. And that way we'll have some lime dye. Alright, the cacti is in. And off it goes. Chip, chip, chip. And chip, 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 chip. That's a couple of stacks of terracotta. Cyan, hardened clay. Another question would be, where do we put this cargo ship? Do you want it to be like near this dock here? Yes, probably. We also have like a crane here with like crates. And I underestimated the amount of cyan hardened clay that we will need. I mean, I still have some. I still have some terracotta here. Where do I put those stuff? Because in the stone chest, what can I consider a stone chest? This is kind of a new stone chest. And those guys go in... Ooh, here? Here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. You know what, let's just create as much as we can. Boom. So, there it is. Now, the other thing is, we won't need as much clay as it may look, as much cyan clay as it may look like, because we have some red terracotta. We will use the red terracotta for like a stripe going through the middle. Or maybe just make the entire bottom of the ship red. This could also be very, very interesting. And the bottom of the ship is completely redified now. We just need to extend it to... I actually don't know where. So we need to decide how long we want this ship to be. We also need to remove a bunch of dirt and grass from our way. But so far I am very, very happy with this ship. Let me just finish this here. Check, 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 and put it to boom. Put it boom, put it boom, put it boom, put it boom. Boom. It's like the front of the ship done. And I like it. I really do. I just realized I don't have respiration 3 on my helmet, which makes it particularly fun. And there it is. The body of the ship is fully complete. It's also flooded with water, but that's fine for now. Let's take a look at it from here. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks very cool. Now I was wondering, where do we put like the floor of the ship? Like, do we go like there, or what do we do? I'm just going to look at some real-life pictures and I'm gonna decide what we're gonna do here. So I believe we will want to put the floor either here or here. I think this would be the better option. What do we make the floor out of? We could, now for a change, use those blocks. We should actually have like a shulker box full of them. There we go. So we shouldn't run into the issue that, you know, we run out of them. And then what do we do next? We put some containers in. And I think the containers could be like 4, maybe 5 blocks tall. We're gonna see about that. Now even now I'm thinking we should put the floor 1 block further up than this here. You know what, yeah. That's what we're gonna end up doing. We're going 1 block further up. Here's the ship with the floor in. And it looks amazing as expected. So there is. Really nice. Think about extending this by 2 blocks. Could be beneficial. Now here at the back we'll need like a tower. Going up to like here, I guess. And what blocks do we make the tower out of? Maybe something white, you know? I don't think that's a block to go for. Not very good. With a lot of white concrete, this could work a bit better. So yeah, let's just try and see. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. And this tower is also in here already. Now, the only thing I would change about it is just move those guys here, I think. Or maybe we'll just get rid of those pegs completely. What we also need up there is some white glass. Oh, that actually looks nice. But yeah, white glass. So now it's time for some containers, and we crafted a bit too much of this clay, but whatever. We could even stack those containers, like have one container on top of another container. It's entirely possible. Those containers, I don't want them too huge, so we're only gonna make them like extremely small. How small is that? It's 5 blocks. Do we have enough for 2? We don't have enough room for this many of them. for like 2 of them. Unless we do this, which we can, we can do. We can live with that. We've got some glass now. Glass or panes? Glass or panes? It's a question that I need answered. Let me put the glass somewhere. Here. Check, 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 check. We turn some of this glass into panes. And shoop. Oh, it looks so good, but the ship is just too small. We have 2 next to one another. We could just have one sideways and one like different way, and I don't know. I was in the process of building those containers, but then I noticed. Noticed, seriously, this guy over there overseeing the entire walk. I love this. It's like so random, but it doesn't feel out of place. It feels like natural. It feels like it belongs here. Oh, I love it. Now, we're almost done with the containers here. One of the containers is going to be lifted up a few blocks. It's going to be in the process of being lifted by like a crane. I was thinking a red crane, since we're going to have a construction zone somewhere else anyway, so we will have like yellow cranes there. We could also go for like a blue crane, but oh, I really don't know. What do you think? How's the work going, sir? We don't really need those torches here. We'll have like sea lanterns up here, but for now I just love it. And creating the crane has started. The crane will kind of be placed here. I need to move this bridge over to like here, otherwise it's going to be like centered with the crane, and I don't think it will look particularly very good. But we're going to see now. Let me just quickly sleep here. We need to pick a bed. I moved the beds up here. Which one do we take? Let's take this one here. Now you can't walk up the glass directly and look out of there. So perhaps that should just be moved to like here and here. But as of right now, I don't really know. But the crane has to be constructed. And I'm using like no reference pictures. I'm generally just building whatever I think could potentially be good, and this doesn't look good, does it? No. And there we go. Everything we wanted to complete in this episode has in fact been done, but oh, there goes that. Something's wrong with my internet, and oh, I hope I'm going to be able to upload the video today. there's like a weird outage going on, but that doesn't matter. What I wanted to point out is that throughout all of my videos, basically, the audio quality, see, my internet is doing some weird stuff. My audio quality wasn't the greatest, and also wasn't uniform across, you know, the entire length of the video. So I think I'm going to buy a new microphone pretty soon. Exciting news, it will improve the quality of the videos. But with that out of the way, thank you for watching everyone. Please do ensure you click the like button. It really helps my channel get out there. But this was everything for today. Thank you for watching and see you later.